Dude, I can't believe I get to be the first guest on the Astra spot.
I'm using the car.
What's
How
up?
do I spell this?
What's up, Astra? What's up, Astros? Like when you see the Mac desktop after a software and game development raid, you just know it's over. Like,
Can you decrease the size of your webcam and like show code on the screen so people know it's going to be programmed?
Okay. I just still think AI is gonna like replace all the programmers, and so I like don't know if I should code a bunch. I'm like, well, what if I just wait? Like,
you've been confronted by this existential question.
Like
Pascal's coding wager.
What if you just wait, like literally
wait
2
infinitely,
months?
and then when I die and go to heaven, there will be an AI that'll make Astros for me. Okay, so
are
what are you
we
gonna do? What's like the task? What's the next task?
I need to make it so there's a play button because it's just an editor right now.
Awesome,
So, like,
awesome.
A play button
Sorry,
implies there's a game to play.
Do you remember when like Homer Simpson got the crayon out of his nose and then all the like, it was like rusted, the machine? It was like, complete. Dude, look, we have an editing button. Oh wait, I need to say edit, not editing. I have the asterisk guy. Okay, I have such a good idea for this. I have this in Figma. I know exactly. See? It's gonna be good.
Oh, I fuck with it.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I know.
I like the Angry Man from 12 Angry Men.
You can't prove it! I contracted some art for it if you want to see what it could look like.
This is like if you
Look
have
at
a
that- look at
startup
that
and you
artwork.
fund it, and then you like spend all the money on like a trailer video, like a movie, like a live action trailer, and then before you've even finished the hardware or the software. That'd be
Funny, that reminds me of a company I know of.
Dude,
actually.
that looks sick. I want to play Asterisk, please. It looks like a modern.
No,
Minecraft kind
that
of
actually
thing.
looks pretty good.
No, listen, Gilbert's goated. I hope Gilbert's here, but he's goated.
I know.
There's Gilmore, not Gilmore.
Gilmore. He gives me Gilbert
I
pop.
will make it the hard for Astros.
I just don't want this game to be like bad.
Just okay, then get cracking.
Oh no, I have to make.
Dude, Cameron, I would literally work so hard to make Asterisk a reality.
No, you wouldn't. You're lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not
Okay.
lying. Dude, there were people in like the early 2000s whose job was to make like a Shrek game. Or not a Shrek game, like a Grinch game. Like, I don't know. That's just crazy. Like someone spent like a month modeling Lundy Luhu. Probably.
You know they made like a
my
Burger King
gosh.
stealth game called Sneak King.
Oh man. Back when the games industry was good.
Is there like a video?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a new Grinch game.
Dude, Cameron is so committed. He like watches the ads, bro. He didn't even hit skip.
It's the whole
He's consumer maxing.
He's consumer.
now out of his cave.
Bro, there's an actual Grinch game.
It looks like it was made in dreams, but I don't think it was.
The most blackpilling things to hear as a game developer is like, is this a mobile game?
Xbox, PS5 game. It's like, is this a mobile game? You're like, oh no, it's over.
So, as soon as you have a single Mixamo animation, your game is like halved in quality.
Soy.
I actually,
It's a red flag.
It's a red.
Capture all the presents.
There's Mixamo.
Bro, this is a dreams game. Was this like a $60 PS5 exclusive? It's $40!
No.
Oh my
man.
god, bro.
Dude, I saw the
Same
I saw
price
the
as
art
The
for
Witness.
thing.
Same price.
4 stars too. 4 out of 5. That's
Oh
pretty
my
good for
God.
Okay, back to work.
Grimulator.
Okay,
Back to work, Trevor.
Buddy, don't grow on trees. We're drawing the grids when I'm editing. Do I have carpal tunnel? Why do you keep you've said that twice. I don't know. Maybe?
Guy who has like a secret carpal tunnel fetish. Just asks people.
Well, it's like not secret. This is obvious. Watching the stream, he's like stroking. He's like, you have carpal tunnel.
don't think you can say that on Twitch, by the way.
Okay,
In a
fine.
video game, he's stroking his cat.
Dude, wait. What if like someone puts a Bitcoin miner in like a Jai meta program?
Well, like, okay, giant meta programs like can't run for that long.
Yeah. You could secretly. You totally could. You could run it.
How?
You could spawn a process. You could build a separate executable, spawn a process in the machine, and run it.
Oh, well,
It'd be funny though. But,
I mean, yeah, like that's why like a
you
Jai
wouldn't get away
package,
with it. You wouldn't get away.
a Jai package manager like can't ever happen. I think our problem here is we have two panels. We need one panel to be focused.
Like 10 years ago, all of us would be like making Minecraft plugins. Guarantee it.
10 years ago, I was making an indie game.
I was making
yeah,
an indie game 10 years ago too. Actually,
10 years ago, I was 20. I was 13. I was working on Minecraft plugins. Yeah,
I was
So-
working in Unity.
that's a self-report, I guess.
Actually, I'm like
Honestly, guys, fuck the fans.
I'm like worse at programming right now than like somebody who doesn't know what a computer is. Like I'm making mistakes. Bro, why is it frozen?
He's had a hard
Yeah.
life. Anything but.
You can see from his haircut,
Always had
things aren't
these
going
lights.
so well.
He should have buzzed it.
It's been like 30
Ban that
minutes.
guy,
and-
ban that guy.
It's been 30 minutes and I
Yeah,
have
mod
5
me, mod
lives.
me.
Like, why is it frozen right now? I actually don't understand. Like, I guess that means I'm doing something in the editor frame that's required. Oh, bruh.
You're rendering.
Well, I was looking at my serialization state and thinking about like how kind of boned I am. My rough roadmap, hopefully before I stop streaming, is like I get the boxes moving and then hitting each other, and then I get the player in, and then like that's what I'm trying to do right now.
You do the player first.
I need to draw the game state. Wait, I just realized that Philip's on like a degen sleep schedule in Georgia, but that's like going to bed at 9 p.m. where I he's going to bed when I'm going to bed, but he's on the other side of the world. Is that like an
Synchronicity is like when I'm thinking of your mom and she texts me.
secret?
Watch a 20-minute YouTube video on Gnosticism.
Curtis Yarvin?
On Dark Enlightenment.
Ever since the discovery
Oh,
of
40
the
minutes,
Nag
can't do
Hammadi
it.
library in Egypt in 1945 and the subsequent publication of that allowed
Don't
techniques,
actually
is the
watch
first
it. It's
time
gonna be
most
boring.
powerful
What?
Cameron's got the
While
virgin
they also serve
spirit.
as the most central part of the It is also a feature that all Gnostic sources have in common.
I'm imagining like Destiny reacting to like a Gnosticism video or something, and he's like analyzing it. I'm literally using so much of my fucking brain right now. Where is the game state going to be stored? Where's the camera going to be stored for the game state?
Don't worry about that yet. Just draw the things you already are drawing. Like that's part.
I
that's
can't
step one,
without
like,
setting the camera.
step by
transform.
step.
Bro, how did I make this, bro?
How did I make it?
This is
You were like incredibly productive for a while there. Yeah. Asterisk died for this, bro.
well, but like
Sad.
sometimes you just get divorced, and it's not because there's somebody better.
And then you get back together because you realize it was a mistake.
Is that what I'm doing right now?
Yes. You're doing it for the kids. I'm the kid. I don't.
Yeah, we're the
I
kids.
need a relationship from Asterisk. I need the family to stay together.
Daddy, can you render the game state, please?
Do you use the verse language?
No,
No.
close-
300.
I don't think you should. I don't think you should do gooning on stream like this.
I'm not gooning.
Well, you're just mindlessly browsing.
You know, Einstein used to like play the violin before he got its next brilliant idea. That's what I'm doing. you have to do something like absent-mindedly to get the stroke of genius.
Yeah, but he also did math.
I do math.
Scrolling YouTube shorts. And
Guy who
saying,
keeps on.
I'm playing violin and playing violin.
Yeah, guy who keeps on playing the violin. It's not working.
Honestly, Katana Zero was basically just Hotline Miami now. I'm gonna be real. It was like literally the same thing.
Fake 80s.
That like they're so similar. It's kind of like, come on, add multiplayer, I mean, like, this is done in a way where there will be multiplayer. I, like, forgot how transforms work, dude. I forgot linear algebra.
It's okay. You'll get back to it. Can you do me a favor? Can you try and like narrate what you're doing? Not in a way that's like annoying, but just like sort of just say what you're thinking.
Okay, well, I need to set the camera to something that's closer to what exists in the editor that I see in the debugger here. And I need to understand why it is that it's negative 244, so I need to understand the coordinate system now, because I kind of forget how it works. So I'm probably going to like... I'm probably just going to like start printing some stuff and see how it works. That's right, so I basically take the point, I apply the scaling, I rotate it, then I add the translation. So that means that the translation is not affected by the scaling, but it has to be like in the same units. So what I'm doing in the transform for the camera is I'm going from world space to screen space. These numbers don't really make sense to me. It's like, so interesting that like when I start, I'm in the coordinate 10, 4. So that means that like is the lower left like where this means that like the bottom left, it got really complicated, or it's just
You shouldn't have some like state the camera transform. That means pixel space.
Yes, yeah.
Wait, you should have. You can change the resolution at any time for any reason, and there's no state indicating what the screen width and height are, other than the actual screen width and height. You're gonna need that anyway for when you like zooming in and out on the actual character in the game.
I have light theme on my editor for the same reason I dyed my hair blonde, because I just want to be more positive. Okay, I guess I'll just believe what I see now instead of what I saw before. The game design I need to be doing right now is I need to be on a planet where I can edit the terrain and place enemies and create different ships quickly and test a bunch of different situations. I'm still trying to decide if like, in the original Asterisk, I was like, no, there won't be an editor, there will just be a really powerful creative mode. Yeah, I guess I'm like not informed enough to make that decision, honestly.
I don't want to shit talk you, but right now, everything I'm seeing, you have like way too much code for what you have. Like you were super waterfall and upfront, and I don't feel like it's benefiting you right now in this moment.
That's definitely true. It would have benefited me back when I like knew what I was doing more. But now I don't.
But you were also pre-planning it. You were pre-gaming it then too.
I'm very confused why it's not drawing right now, though. I have like level 2 problems.
Can you just render a white square in this mode? Just render it. Don't worry about transform or whatever. Just get to that.
700. How is there no square? That's crazy. Bro, I need to like read a book.
No, you don't. You just need to program. Trust me.
Is there actually 500? There's like 500 vertices because there's like so many vertices in the immediate mode button to make it rounded.
What? Dude, you're so waterfall it fucked you over. Homie can't play his game because there's too much code. He was too ready. Little bro was too ready. Yeah, I made an immediate mode render system that uploads vertices and, you know, it transforms them later so I don't know where anything is. I made my camera position a pixel space offset.
Oh my god.
I didn't have a play mode. I wrote a world serializer before I wrote the player. There's no game, but there's a world serialization. I cloned the world by serializing.
Lil bro was too ready. What's always bugged me about computers is like, I don't know why, like being able to see data when like why isn't this just like figured out? I don't know.
Webbox available now.
Would Whitebox help me figure out which vertices in the array of 500 vertices is the ones I want to debug? That's like why doesn't it do that?
Yes. And it would show you all of them, like show the whole history and everything. But it doesn't work on Mac right now. There's probably too much overhead right now, and there might be some UX stuff we have to work on. I don't know why you bought a Mac.
I have a Windows laptop right next to me because it can do this.
It's lagging when I watch you do it, but I guess that's just on the stream.
How am I gonna do this?
Okay, get cracking, get cracking.
Hold on. Let me just figure it out.
Homie's gonna think hard. I can hear it like.
I just need some way to see the vertex after the transform. It's at the right point! How is it not rendering?
Okay, look. Close this. I'm gonna guide you, okay? I can guide you. Okay?
This is exactly where the vertex is after the transform.
Therefore, the problem's not here, okay? Can I show you something?
I agree with you.
Bear with me.
I agree with you.
So, wait, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Stay here. Stay here. Yes, you see quad parenthesis box points?
Mm-hmm.
The box points part, cut all that out, that whole function, make it a, yeah. And now print, apply, transform with all the points, yeah. And now copy paste that code into the editor renderer as well.
I mean, it's just gonna
it's already in there.
Yeah, it's the same problem. The box points is not the problem. Like, I already knew that.
Can you print all 4 points and keep it that way so that you know it's for sure, it's definitely not the same, identical?
You're looking in the wrong place.
Well, you don't know. You can't be sure that you're looking in the wrong place until you.
I just know what the box points
look
does.
at the place.
I just know what it does.
Well, clearly, there's something you don't know.
I know there's something I don't know, but I know it's not here. This is just like, I know what that does. I've done that before. I know what that does. I think I can safely say now that I'm pushing the same screen space vertices, and it's not drawing.
Is it the colors?
That's what I'm like thinking about right now. This is so confusing. Like literally with the same camera, it's just not rendering.
Can you just debug it and step through? Well, yeah, no, you can step past that. Just start stepping into the quad function, you know?
Step into the quad function? Why would I do that?
So that you know what the vertices are! Don't step over, only step into. So you always step into functions, okay? So don't skip things. Like, if you skip something, you're going past the thing you have the problem with.
It's literally a nothing burger. Like, this works. It's fine. The vertices are the same.
Bro can't see anything. It works. It's totally fine. Bro's a California Democrat. Bro's in San Francisco. He's like, there's no homeless people anywhere. I don't see anyone.
Why is there nothing on the screen?
There's like, nothing on the between screen. Like Texas and California, and he's like comparing the homeless rates, and he's like, why is it different? This is what happens when you buy a Mac.
I'm actually programming like a 4-year-old right now. This is crazy. This is crazy.
If I had access to your codebase, I would fix this in like 30 seconds.
Do you want to bet on that, actually? Do you want to bet on that?
Maybe. I need to... Nah, well, no, because there's like too much. I'd have to like learn it. I'd have to like figure out what's going on.
I'm actually almost out of stuff to try other than opening up like render doc.
Why don't you increase the scale? Like, increase the camera scale by like a lot. And also, why don't you render a grid? Why don't you try rendering the grid?
That's just more complicated. I can't even render. You know what I should try to do?
It's not, because then you can see anything. Anything.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just draw something here. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, see, it's not even rendering at all. How is the edit button rendering?
Because it's a different transform. By the way, the quad uses a transform because you call apply inside quad, inside add vertex.
What is that?
What is that?
Bro, what is... Did that exist?
Did you bind a texture? Homie bound a texture.
Why, when I draw the quad, does that fucking thing appear? Is that supposed to be the quad?
Yes, you bound it. There's a texture bound. There's a text atlas bound.
No. Oh my god, bro. Oh my.
Homie didn't unbind the texture.
No, hold
Homie
on.
didn't set it to shader.
I don't remember. I don't.
Set the shader to
I
quad
don't.
mode.
I thought
Over.
that like I didn't do it like that. Oh, it's
thought I did.
immediate set texture.
This is simp. This is simp. This is the simp module, not yours.
Oh shit.
Did you make a library? Bro, you made a module? Dude. Oh my god. Homie, Lil Bro was too ready. I was like, oh, I can't get this to work because of the module. It's like, oh, how do I pass in the play mode into the module? It's like,
dude.
this module that no one else is using, that is made specifically for this game, it's kind of stopping me from making this game, you know?
I used to put everything in one file.
It was better.
There
It was
there
better
like,
when it was agile.
There was stuff on there was stuff on the screen. Bro, how do I
Stuff on the screen.
I actually
remember
don't
when there was stuff
I
on
actually don't remember how to switch the image.
Boom. Boom. That was good. That was a good journey. That was a good journey.
That is
we learned.
I wasn't
we learned,
I
we
wasn't
laughed.
I wasn't thinking that was the problem, but like how do I get better?
Remember
at
when I
making
said, can you
games?
render the grid so that maybe we'll know whether or not it'll render because of the grid? Remember that? Okay.
All right, that's the
minutes.
conclusion of this MMO stream. That's the
No
conclusion of
fucking
making this
way.
MMO. Thanks for watching.
Didn't you say? Remember when you said you started out? You're like, you know, I'm hoping to get like a player moving around.
I think
I want to
what's-
see it. I want to see you get a player moving around. This should take 5 minutes.
It's gonna be 30. 5 minutes. I know. I don't know. I don't know how to do it
It
because
might take 10.
I need a way to like place a player and
Just
then
spawn the player at 0-0 when you click play.
Fuck, I forgot that like there needs to be a way of like how does my client know which player is theirs?
Homie was too ready.
I'm so ready for all the
thing
net
you told me? You were like,
I'm so ready
you
for
were
all
like,
the net
I really need to have like a design iteration experience where like I just make terrain and then I just spawn a bunch of enemies and I can like build a building. 0 netcode. 0 renderer. None of that involves anything that you did.
I think we have to call it. We have to call it. There's too much to do.
Just
to
make
the
one.
player.
Just add one
can't
player. You
do
can move.
it,
You
I
can hard
can't
code
do
the
it.
controls. You can hard code it. You can hard code it.
It's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Bro, you trigger me so. I'm so angry, dude. I want you to make this game. Like I want this to succeed, and you're like, oh, it has to be. I have to have a layer. There has to be a layer. The client has to know which players. Bro, it's over for you. I think you're just scared. I think you're scared. I think you're like afraid. I think you're afraid to actually like work on the hard parts. And so you want to like build systems so that you don't have to deal with the hard part.
I'm not even building a system though. I just don't know how else to do this.
You did. You built an immediate mode renderer. You built a game state struct and a game state serializer. You built an editor. Editor is like arguably maybe important. Maybe not the first thing you make before you make any movement. Character controller. But that other stuff, getting ready for the netcode, none of that involves like building good ships, interacting with good enemies, planets, terrain.
But I like I did all that shit first with the first asterisk and it was just bad.
You didn't do terrain, planets, enemies, ship, like iterating more on shipbuilding, and not just block types, but like how those block types interact with each other, the structural integrity of the ships, like physical simulation of the ships. That was because you were limited with Chipmunk 2D. But you get the point. It wasn't bad because you were too agile. It was bad because you like, because you, I mean, it wasn't bad. You like gave up a little bit. And if it was bad, it was insofar as like you were agile and then like didn't refactor.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that you like factor ahead of time to compensate. I remember you said something earlier where I said like, oh, just do the simple thing, like the straightforward thing. And then you said something like, if I do that, I'll never have the right. Because you're like predicting, you're simming the future Cameron, who's like, oh, he'll like recognizing that it's bad and then like never gets around to changing it ever. Sorry, I don't want to beat up on you, but like, I'm begging you. I really want to see this happen. I want to see real activity, gameplay, player control movements.
I can't so
wanna see that.
hard.
I
It's
genuinely
so
wanna see that.
hard. Ow! It's like the diff to do that is gonna be like 200 lines, bro. It's like crazy.
What do you mean? Just there's a function called get async key state in Windows. You call that function that gives you the key state of a specific key.
I already have the keys.
Add a
I already have the
velocity
keys.
to
I have
an
the
object.
keys. I have the keys. I have
Okay,
the
you have the keys. You don't even need that key, that function. Step 0 deleted. Okay. Step 1. Step 1. Step 1. Take the 4 movement keys, WASD, accumulate them into an
I
input
know.
vector.
I'll put it in the input vector. I'll put it in the input vector. I can do that. I already have the input vector, and I already do the velocity thing.
Oh, step 1, deleted. Okay. Apply the input vector as an acceleration
I already did that. I already
to
did
the
that.
velocity vector. Step 2, deleted.
I'm too afraid of like loading an image and placing the player. Okay, well,
Don't load an image. Just render a white square.
No, I have to do an image.
4,
I have
render
to
a right
load
square.
it. I have to load it. The
Those
player.
homies invoking fake constraint. Homies too ready. Fake constraints. Shamelessness. Fake constraints.
Okay. I'll do the drop down.
What did you mean by drop down?
I need a way to select whether I'm placing the player.
No, you don't. No, just spawn a player at 0-0 when you start playing.
Okay.
Spawn a player.
Okay.
Do something.
I'll spawn the player. Wait, which file does that go in?
I don't know what file it is.
So many files.
Cameron, you're burnt out. You're burnt out, bro. You are 100%. Like, you take a burnout quiz, you're like 120% burnt out.
I know.
Crash out of 2024. True. My 2025, I'm gonna make asterisk. 3 days later. Bro, what do I do, bro? This is crazy. This is insane code, bro. This is like, how do I even start? Where do I get started?
So do I just assume every player is you for now? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
There's only one. This is one screen, one client, one player, single player game.
Where do I set, like, I need like a player ID. But now I need like UUIDs and Jai. Like, there's no UUIDs.
This is by the way, for chat, if you've never had depression, this is what it feels like to have depression. someone's like get out of bed and like just go eat breakfast, and they're like, where's the like, how do I get over my anxieties? So they're like, how do I become enlightened? Like, I can't like go outside because, like, you know, I didn't sleep well enough.
Where?
Why do you need? You don't need a. Why do you? Did you just add a string member for the player ID? What the fuck did you just do? did you just do? What did you just do?
I'm sorry, that's what they do in
fuck?
JavaScript. That's how they do it in JavaScript. That's what they do in Java.
You're actually in the sunken place, dude. You're in the sunken place.
I literally think I was better at programming when I was like in 10th grade in high school.
Yeah. What happened to the foamy ocean, bro? You'd be like, where's the texture handle for the foamy ocean?
Oh my god.
Then you'd be like, I need a bucket array for all the foam.
Is it normal in a career to get worse at it over time? Like,
No, you don't. Why? You don't need an ID. You
I
do
need
not
an
need an
ID.
ID.
I need an ID. I need an
You
ID.
don't need an ID. Just move every player in the scene. There's only one. There's only one.
Okay.
He's so scared of taking the code. He's like shaking. He's like fingers shaking. It's like the SpongeBob sound of like the bones crinkling or whatever. Like sweat coming down, like this bead of sweat. It's like shining in the sun. He's moving with the 1 HP animation, typing the code.
What goes in the? Oh no! I have to like make all the physics bodies. Shit.
All right, guys, I'm calling it.
I don't want to, dude. How do I do this? There's like 10 lines of code. It's so hard.
Copy the code. Copy. Control C.
Step 0, delete. There's like 50 steps. There's 50. And
It's a computer. You can copy it.
I renamed the game state.
Just change the name. It's 5 lines. Just change the name.
Well, no, because
Bro, Homies doesn't want to change the name, so he changes the other name. It requires more typing. It was only used in one place. You could have just changed one name and you changed 5.
But this is more correct.
This fits my mental cope. Well, it's more correct.
No rename tool for Jai. No tooling. No AI. No cursor.
This is how this is Homie's raw dogging programming. Cannot withstand it.
Okay, we need a way to draw the player.
Okay. Well, before we do that,
So we need like a 3D. We need like an animation system.
You're funny. That's good. That one was true. I can tell you were Homie's ready. Homie's ready.
He's red.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Please don't do this. I beg you. I beg you. Please. Please.
I have to.
Just do a white square, please.
I have
do a red square. Anything. Anything.
I can't draw red squares.
It's gonna take you 45 minutes to get the texture in.
It's not. It's gonna be like a minute, bro.
Transform scope camera.
Oh my god.
Boom. Boom. Yes. Okay. Now you can move him around. Yo, we got a red square. Pog. Okay. Now you can move him around. Okay. Physics. Why is it called extra input data?
I don't know. All these decisions are bad because I'm awful at programming now. So everything doesn't make any sense.
You're not awful. You're not awful. You're just.
I wish my like programming decisions were good. I'm like looking at like my old projects like they're like Aztec artifacts, like they're like impossible to replicate. I literally don't even know how I would ever do that.
Homie built the Boulder Dam, and he's like, we can't make that anymore.
Everybody in the country became TypeScript developers. I'm actually the dude in the John video where he's like,
manufacturing.
I'm literally the guy where it's like, I know people who get the jobs that aren't like technically rigorous, and their careers are over. I'm like that guy.
Yeah.
Often difficulty in doing something is caused by a larger apathy to doing things in general. I mean, actually, yeah, wait, no, that's not
Cameron
true.
does
I have an
thing.
extreme amount of motivation to watch like Destiny streams.
No, Cameron does this thing, enlightenment thing, where he says like, "Oh, if I'm too lazy to add sap underscore keycode right now, that means I actually don't want to make games in my life. It's like it means my life meaning is like different."
That's not what I think.
That's what he thinks.
Why are you saying that like you're the cameraman? You're not. You're in the conversation
I am the
with
camera.
me.
Where do you think I'm in your walls right now? All we see is a guy, and that we know when he's talking. So the narrator is talking all the other times.
I wasn't crashing! I can't do anything anymore! I need to switch to Rust. It's over.
Keep that.
I can't program anymore.
You have to
I
find the-
can't
Yeah.
program anymore. I literally can't.
Because you become a...
I pressed the left and then it crashed again, bro. Nothing works! Nothing ever works! Why does moving left crash? It's
Just don't go.
I
Just
can't
stay going right.
program.
Just keep going right.
Bro, I literally like
Simulate.
I actually
Scroll down,
can't
simulate.
program. I actually can't program, dude.
Well, I mean, the reason is because you have too much code because you built a bunch of systems.
I don't have any code. This is the most agile minimum amount of code.
Assert the length. Yeah, this is the most agile. 2 modules. Ultra wide monitor.
Oh, bro.
Two monitors.
That was actually, no, this is a correct crash because I forgot to do something that was important. I forgot to normalize the input.
No, you won't. You can do it all in 32. Yo! Is there any friction, or you just move? You just fly? Yo, we did it! Pog, dude.
It's in space.
That took exactly 30 minutes, by the way. You were 100% right. It took exactly 30 minutes. Or 29.
So...
Player ID : string.
Player ID
Highlight of the stream.
player ID : string is fucking crazy.
Over. Oh, he made subheaps before he made players. Before he made gameplay.
You know what I just realized the other day? Web developers like put their state in Redis because they literally have like code hot reloading like in production at scale. Is like why they do that.
There you go. Boom. Easy clap. Gee, we got a fully functional game and editor. MVP. Dude, I'm genuinely really happy that you did this, dude. Okay, can you fix the camera now when you resize the window?
It's way too
Yes.
hard. I need to go. It's way
That's
too...
unsolved PhD level programming problem.
Is there anything that isn't?
Find a, like,
I think, dude, TypeScript actually ruined my life, bro.